Welcome back, dear students. Let's continue Ulysses and let's finish it. It may be that the gulfs, streams, you can say, or the currents or the waves of the sea will wash us down, maybe just drown them, of course, or just kill them or carry them away so far away, means carry them away from this world, means finish them, kill them. So he says that possible that these mighty waves of the ocean may finish them, may cause their ship or boat capsize, means possible that they can be drowned, they can be destroyed by the mighty waves of the ocean on their way to the untraveled world. Possible that they may succeed in reaching those places where their great friends like Achilles and so many other, they get a chance to meet. See what? It may be we shall touch the happy isles, those islands, those places. They may hit or they may reach where they can meet their best friends or their best buddies of their life, like Achilles, a great just a warrior of the past time, or of the time of this great just a warrior, that is Ulysses. So Ulysses thinks that maybe this could be the last just voyage. This is the last. He is going on his last voyage of his own life. Maybe this voyage could be fruitful, could produce fruitful result. They may succeed in reaching those untraveled parts of the world and meet the best friend of their lives, or maybe it is possible that they may be destroyed. Who knows? Only God knows. Even then, Ulysses is here ready to go. Why? Because now he has lost all his interest, and maybe it is possible. Why? Because since Ulysses is here the mouthpiece of Tennyson, maybe Tennyson wanted to move on. Why? Because the grief of the sudden death of his own friend Arthur Henry Hallam to some extent had shattered him, to some extent had broken him, to some extent had brought his life to a standstill. And so here, through this character, actually Tennyson wants to move on, or wanted to move on, just as here Ulysses wanted to move on, to make a fresh movement from this idle life in Ithaca. So see this, and see the great Achilles, great warrior, or just a great epic like Iliad written on this, whom we know. He says, whom we know. He says, you know, I know, and everybody, each and every mariner knew this very particular person, this great warrior, and possible that we may reach those islands where possible we may again meet our lifetime buddy, our great buddy, our best friend of our life, that like Achilles and so many others. Though much is taken, much abides, he says, no doubt at all. Life has made us weak. Life actually here means, he means to say that not life, actually the old age. The old age has weakened them. The old age He says the old age has taken a lot from them. The old age has deprived them of their strength, of their vigor, of their courage, of their potential. But what though the field be lost, all is not lost. That is the beautiful lines spoken by Satan in Paradise Lost. Same is here. He says, though the old age has taken a lot from them, deprived them of their strength and stamina and power and vigor, but yet they have something to hold on, something to stick, and something to get. He says, though much taken, much abides, and though we are not now that strength, that power, which in old days moved earth and heaven, made impossible possible, that which we are. So he says, no doubt at all, we are not as strong, we are not so strong as we were. Old age has taken everything from us, but we should accept what we are. We should not regret over what we have lost, but we should be positive and should always think about the positive things of our life. Fine, we are not so young as we are, so we are not so young as we were, and because of that we do not have that kind of strength, but we have that experience that we did not have in our youth age. So why to grieve over or to regret for that loss of strength and stamina and power and vigor and youth age? Why? Because we should always know, we should try to remember, or we should try to bear in mind one thing, that we should accept ourselves for what we are. We should never regret for what we do not have, but we should accept, or we should be happy with what we have today. So fine, we are old, but we can do something. Fine, we are not so young as we were at one time, but fine, we should accept it, and we should devise out, bearing in mind our age, our strength, our plus, minus. See what? So he says, so in his youth age, he says that he could do impossible possible. He says, moved earth and heaven means to make impossible possible. See, they fought, they challenged, they gave a challenge to the gods. They fought against the gods, so you can better understand about the strength and stamina they had. So, which we are means we should accept ourselves what we are today, and should not grieve over the loss of something. One equal temper of heroic hearts, but one thing is common, just as I am positive, just as you are positive, I am positive, or just as you are positive, he is positive, I am positive. One thing is common is in us, that we all of us have the same just approach of thinking, same temperament, and that we can use as a weapon, as our strong point. No doubt at all, we all are old. We have lost that strength and power, but one thing in common one thing is common in us, that is our approach of thinking, our positive approach, our positive thinking, our positive outlook, and this is sufficient to make the most in this old age. One equal temper of heroic heart that I told you, made weak by time and fate. So no doubt at all, time has weakened us. Fate has also weakened us. At present, neither the time is with us, nor the fate. We have lost the youth age. We have lost the fate. Means our destiny is not with us, our fate is not, we have lost the fortune. Even then, we should not be disappointed. Not should be, we must not be disappointed. And we should be ready to take the bull by the horn, means ready to face the challenges. Why? Because we have one thing in common, that is our positivity, that is positive approach of thinking and positive just attitude and outlook. But strong in will. So we are strong in will, no doubt at all. We are racing against time. We do not have a fortune with us at present. But we have one thing in common, strong will. Your will is strong and my will is strong. Means we all have positive approach of doing, and that is sufficient. And that's why he says what? To strive means attempt, seek means to find, and not to yield means to give up. So see, where his positivity is very similar to Milton's Satan. He says when he regains his consciousness in the hell, for a moment he regrets, he's remorseful, but very soon he brushes aside his remorse, his regret, and speaks, what though the field be lost, all is not lost. So fine, here they do not have that youth age and the vigor and potential and power of the youth age, but they have the positivity of the thought, positivity of the heart and head. That is sufficient, and this positivity will never let them what? Give in, surrender. And with this positivity of heart and head, they will succeed in exploring those untraveled paths of the world. So my dear learners, that's it in this very particular just a video. And with this, here we have finished this beautiful dramatic monologue of Alfred Lord Tennyson, that on one hand shows Ulysses-like character who is so adventurous, so bold. On the other hand, Telemachus, who represents a Victorian spirit. Why? Because he's compromising, he's placid, he's to some extent limited in his approach of thinking. That speaks volume about that spirit of the age.